What's going on, family? What is going on, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. I know it's been, I would say about a week and a half, since you guys have, since I've seen you guys or you guys have seen me, and I've actually dropped something in regards to, my, recovery to or my journey to a full recovery. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. This pandemic, man, has hit pretty hard, you guys. It has really, affected my journey to my process. It has affected, you know, my family, and I was kind of taking it a little hard, guys. I'm not gonna lie, man. I wasn't in the best place mentally. Like, I wasn't depressed or nothing. I was just like frustrated, really upset about some of the restrictions that were being placed on the facility. Me not being able to actually leave and start my case study, me not being able to go to the spinal cord injury gym that I told you guys about. So I was kind of feeling really down, man, and I really just wanted to take some time for myself. And I know I made a vow to kind of show you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. But I just want to really be transparent with you guys and kind of get you guys up to date on what's going on currently with my process. So like I said, there's been restrictions being placed on the facility where I am because majority of the people here are more susceptible to fatal reactions to the pandemic. If they were able to be if they was actually exposed to it. So they're kind of cracking down really hard. I haven't seen my family in like 3 weeks. Haven't seen any friends in like 3 weeks. So you know, I'm one of them people is where like the best way to explain it, I really feed off human interaction. I'm a people's person. I feed off of my support. I feed off of my loved ones. And the best way to, like I said, to explain this kind of like a lion in his pack. A lion is only as strong as his pack. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, my strength comes from my loved ones, my will, my motivation, my desire to succeed comes from my loved ones. They are kind of like my why. It comes from my support group. They are my why. They're the reason why I'm like, bro, there's not no giving up. There's no giving in. You got to get up every day and take advantage of the day. You can't be impatient. You can't get frustrated. I mean, you can get frustrated, but you can't stay there, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep moving. And due to them cracking down on restrictions, like I said, I haven't seen my family in a while, so that's really getting to me. And then I think about like, okay, what if I wouldn't have gotten this accident, man? I'll be out there with my family, being able to make sure they got the things they need, protecting them, um, you know, just being there. You know what I'm saying? Physically being there. But me being in this journey, me being in the situation I am, I can't physically, be there. I'm physically here living, but I can't physically be there for them. And I don't know if I told you guys, but that's kind of the hardest part about my journey. It's just not physically being able to be there for my family, for my mom, my little brothers, my sister. Because like, when I came home from college, I vowed to myself like, yo, I'm gonna be the head of the family. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad, before he passed, he kind of was like the head of the family. You know what I'm saying? He was a pastor. You know what I'm saying? When things needed to get done, they called him. When things happened, they called him. So, I kind of wanted to feel those footsteps and, feel that void, especially for my little brothers. But, it's hard not, being limited in, mobility and functionality that, I'm not able to, do that in the ways that I really want to. So, that's really have gotten to me and really was kind of eating me up. Then on top of that, you know, um, due to everything that's happening around us, the case study got postponed or canceled, whatever you want to call it. I was supposed to start that a week, 2 weeks ago, guys. Like, and I'm not able to start. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of feels like I'm at a standstill as far as like progression, because I can't do the extra things that I want to do, to kind of help push things along, help expedite the journey, in a sense. And then not only that, I told you guys in my previous video that I was starting a new chapter. The case study was a part of that, and not only that, the me going to this new gym was going to be a part of that journey. We're part of that new chapter, and they actually had to close down. So they're closed down temporarily until all of this kind of just blows over. And guys, that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a guy like me. You know what I'm saying? That wants to get better. That wakes up and just, wants to be a better him. I want to, overcome this obstacle. And it just seems like, when I was at a point where, I was on a high and I was getting ready to, take on the world and so many things, like I was kind of feeling like David and, when he faced Goliath, you know what I mean? I was in that type of mind frame. And not to say that I've given up or anything like that, but like I said, man, I'm just being transparent with you guys, giving you more of an update on just where I am mentally, and where I am physically. But even though those things got postponed or got canceled, I still am able to forego with therapy here in a facility. I'm staying in right now, so I'm blessed to be here in this facility, because if I wasn't, who knows, if I would have been able to come in and out of facility or do outpatient therapy, due to everything that's really just going on right now. But I will say though that this has given me time to kind of think, to read, what I'm saying, to work on my sneaker school. So what I'm saying, I'm not just sitting around moping or anything like that. I'm trying to stay busy as much as possible. I think like within the last week or so, I've dropped like 4 videos, in regards to like sneaker content. I've hooked up with a couple friends who are also sneakerheads, or have a endeavor, or have their hands in the sneaker culture. So what I'm saying, there'll be some future collabs coming up. So I have been utilizing this time to be productive, and I just wish that I was able to spend this time with my family. You know what I'm saying? Because life is short, man. Things happen, with the blink of an eye, and some things just will never be the same after you open your eyes. So I definitely wanted to take advantage of spending time with my family, but due to the simple fact that I'm not able to, it really gets to me. You know what I'm saying? It frustrates me. Um, you know, I haven't gotten to the point where like I'm depressed or anything. So, I'm thankful for my strong mindset and, perseverance, and resilient mentality. Because, without that, I probably would have gave up, guys. I'm not even gonna lie, man. This journey has not been easy. You know what I'm saying? And, it hasn't been swift either. So, it's really, pulling at my patience. It's really pulling at my faith. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say though, I hope everyone out there is, being safe. I hope you guys have all the essentials that you need at home, because, things are, getting worse. And, people say that things will get worse before it gets better. But I'm hoping it gets better sooner than later. Of course, for my own selfish reasons. But, I also want to say, if your family has been affected by the, pandemic, or, what's going around right now, I'm praying for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys pull through. I hope your family member pulls through, because, I don't wish nothing bad on no one. That's just not my stilo. You know what I'm saying? I've always been an upright guy, always been one of them guys that kind of, spread positivity, spread love. That's just, I think one of my gifts in life, or, kind of my contribution to life. But I definitely wanted to just, let you guys know where I was mentally, let you guys know, how things are moving on my end, how the pandemic has kind of affected the journey and so much. But yeah, man, like I hope you guys are being safe. I hope you guys are, staying, disinfected. I hope you guys are just, actually practicing social distancing because I think that is what's going to help us kind of get over this quicker than what, um, you know, they are, forecasting for us to get over this. And just, follow the rules, man. Like, I'm still seeing people that's my age, kicking it out, partying, bro. And honestly, in my head, I'm just thinking like y'all are really selfish. Like, I understand we young, life goes on and we like to have our fun, but the quicker, this thing blows over, the quicker we can get back to living, regular lives. You know what I'm saying? We can get back to going, people can get back to work, kids can go back to school, parents can, continue parenting, like, you know what I'm saying, and take their kids places, and athletes can continue their their careers. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, man, don't be selfish. And I just said, the quicker this gets over, the quicker I can go back to, um, you know, moving along in my journey as far as going to different facilities, my case study, things of that nature, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wanted to say is, what I'm saying, don't be selfish, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you do doesn't only, affect you. You know what I'm saying? It affects those around you. It affects those that look like you. It affects everybody, and everything, you know, that surrounds you. You know what I'm saying? So, just be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful that, you know, with us being young, we tend to be asymptomatic, which means, we might not even have any symptoms, and we actually might have been exposed to it. And now, we're giving it to other people, and then numbers are steadily increasing, which means quarantine days will, get longer, and, possibly will go on curfew or shutdown. So I just say all that, man, to say, be mindful of what you're doing. Be mindful of the fact that, you know, if you are still partying, or if you are still having get-togethers and things of that nature, that there are consequences, that might not even affect you, but it will affect someone else. It might affect a older family member of someone that you know. So don't be selfish, man. Take responsibility for your actions. Take responsibility for the economy that you live in, the city that you live in, the state that you live in, and just, what I'm saying, do the right thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And that whole "if I die, I die" stigma or phrase, like, come on, man, grow up. That ain't really cool. You know what I'm saying? Understand everybody got their day, but you don't gotta rush it. You feel me? So, like I said, I just wanted to let you guys know, what's going on my end. I know I haven't seen y'all in a while. Definitely going to get back to recording though, because we are still working on my end over here in the facility that I'm in. But like I said, was kind of down because like I said, I haven't seen my family. That's like number one thing in my books right now, like making sure my family good. Um, but like I said, I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. Um, Hope all is well, man. Keep your heads up. My prayers go out to all of you guys out there, and be safe. Peace.